Hello.
What's that you got there?
It's something called cafe con panna. It's basically espresso with a little bit of cream on top. Frankly, at a very young age, coming from England, it was a bit difficult for me to transition to the Philippines. I did mention that it was a bit difficult to stay in Manila because that was the first destination I was looking for a university. But I felt, frankly, a bit unsafe. So one of the biggest reasons for me coming to Baguio is the safety. I'm not sure if you know, but I believe, at least for me, I believe it's the safest city in the Philippines. It's even considered safer than places like London, New York, and other places around the world. Here in Baguio, you don't have to worry about your cell phone. You don't have to worry about people behind you or doing something bad. Again, coming from London, the weather here in Baguio is very comparable. It's exactly the same in terms of the temperature, in terms of the rain, and then a little bit of sunshine. It's very comfortable. If you go any other places in the Philippines, it gets extremely hot. Like, for example, if you like the beach, you go to Boracay, Cebu, El Nido. That's extremely hot, especially for foreigners. So because it's a study hub, most of the people coming to Baguio, aside from the locals, of course, are students. So if you do, for example, plan to go around, let's say you go to SM, which is a mall here in Baguio, if you look around, the locals, or the people rather, are rather young, let's say in their early 20s, because majority of the people coming in to Baguio is not merely for tourism per se, but on regular days, they're coming here for education because there's tons of great universities here in Baguio City. When it comes to the textbooks are also all in English. The only time that I know of where you really have to strictly speak in Tagalog is in their Filipino subjects. Now, if you look at EF, which is an index study which shows you the ability of an English nation, the Philippines is ranked 22 globally. If you go into the research, we are ranked number 1. We're almost like native speakers, and Baguio is definitely ranked. If I'm not mistaken, the number was 614. It's right below Netherlands, I think. But yeah, you should check that out. Another great reason to come to Baguio City is because of the atmosphere environment itself. Coming from London, we have beautiful parks in my home. Walking distance, we have something called West Ham Park. Of course, if you go central London, we have Heidi in Holland. In Baguio per se, we have Burnham Park, which is dead center, and then we have Camp John Hay. Camp John Hay is one of my favorite places to go to. If you take note of our campuses in Challenger Campus, which is located in Camp 7, and Premium, which is found in Green Valley or Dontogan, you can basically go to the center within a span of 10 to 15 minutes, depending where you are. But of course, that's just Baguio City. If you do want to go to, let's say, the swimming pools or the hot springs, the closest one I can think of is around 45 minutes away from Premium. There's like 3 hot springs, famous ones at least, in a place called Asin. The nearest beach is about an hour away from Premium. If you go straight down to Marcos Highway and go straight to La Union. If you want to go to the hot spot called San Juan, that's about 1 hour and 30 minutes to a maximum 2 hours if it's traffic. But if you're a type of person who likes hiking, then we have something called Mount Pulag, which takes you about 1 hour and 30 minutes to go to the camp. And then that's when you start trekking all the way up to the peak, where you'll have a beautiful view, a scenic view of something called the Sea of Clouds. Again, if you want the sea, you just drive down. If you want the mountains, then you start hiking up.